2020 already being a complete disaster, it doesn't help that cancel culture is on a all-time high. I think you would agree with that. Now, that's not to say that cancel culture is a new thing because ever since I could remember, I'm 21 years old. Ever since I could remember, every year there's been a group of parents coming out trying to blame their child acting out on any source of entertainment, whether it be music, video games, television, movies, anything in between. Parents, for some reason, like to blame society on their mishaps of being a parent. And the most recent example of this is a Karen going by the name of Sooner Girl, which I think is not a name befitting of a middle-aged woman from what I'm looking at, has came out and she's decided that Adult Swim needs to be stopped. Let's see what she has to say. Cartoon Network after hours. They throw it in your face. They hope you aren't the kind of parents who monitors what you kids watch and do. They're busy conditioning them. What do you see here? I see witches abusing babies. Okay. This is not okay. This is not funny. Hashtag, these people are sick. All right. First of all, Adult Swim and Cartoon Network are not the same thing. Second of all, it's called Adult Swim. It's not a secret. I hate that's the thing that irritates me the most about this tweet. That she's acting like that she just discovered a huge secret. She just discovered the secrets of Illuminati. Like, lady, sit down. Everyone is well aware of what Adult Swim has. Adult Swim is not new at all. And on top of that, Cartoon Network ends the same time every night. They throw a disclaimer up in your face right before Adult Swim starts. Okay, the kiddie shit is over with. Now I'm ready to get into the adult stuff. It's not that hard. And it really irritates me because when you think about the U.S. citizens and what we stand for, because I think there's a lot worse places you can be living in other than the U.S. But when you think about what we're supposed to be saying for, we supposed to be these tough, ragged. That was our whole thing. We tough, we rough. You know, we're not easily offended. We like having fun and we like grinding for what we get, right? We're supposed to be so tough. But recently I've been seeing that we are some of the most sensitive people in the world. Every little thing is offensive. Everyone wants to be oppressed so bad. And I think that is the root of the problem. Everyone wants to be oppressed. Everyone wants to blame their mishaps, their fuck-ups on something else. So they feel like the society is holding them down. Lady, this is not a secret. Ain't nothing wrong with Adult Swim. Adult Swim is not going to be the reason why your child do some weird shit. The reason why your child do some weird shit is because you're not paying enough attention to your child. And then to make it worse, I'm not reading that second tweet, but she said something like, oh, when darkness is exposed, the demons start panicking or something like that. And I'm like, lady, the only thing that's been exposed is your lazy ass parenting. Like, seriously. It's getting ridiculous because I remember coming up and I used to play GTA, Halo, Call of Duty, all these games that involve, killing other, things. And I used to see it every year. Parents would come out. This is not okay. This violence on these video games is influencing our children and blah. It's ridiculous because if you think about it, violent video games has been out for a long time. Why recently is there so many mass shootings, like school shootings, things like that. And you never hear because they used to try to say Eminem and Marilyn Manson are the reason for this. Like you never hear them say, "Oh, I did this because Eminem or this, that, and the third." They say they was bullied. They found out they had some mental issues and they didn't get help. And the parents always, I had no idea that my child would even going through this, would even do something like this. Like maybe you should pay more attention to your kid, then, you idiot. I'm getting tired of bad parenting being deflected as societal problems. No, it's parental problems. You have a problem parenting your kid, period. You know that's why it's the same time every night. Sooner, girl. It lets you know every night. Adult shit ready to come on. So the parents can know that their child shouldn't be on that channel at this time. This is not a secret. In the and I want, because there's been countless studies showing that video games, television shows, and stuff like that don't really have that big of an influence on how kids act in a society when it comes to violence and doing the weird shit and all that. It doesn't. And I don't know about you guys, but I grew up and I wasn't, shielded from graphic things, I should say, at the very least. I mean, like I just said, when I was young, I was playing Halo, Call of Duty, GTA, San Andreas, all that stuff. I was watching Friday for I don't know, the white audience may not know about this, but Friday with Ice Cube and Friday After Next, and then you got Don't Be a Menace and Boys in the Hood. I watched all these shows. I never have thought about, wanted to do any violent thing to anybody, do any weird stuff, any of that. I never thought about shooting up no schools. Why is all these mass shootings happening? It's not, and to me, it's starting to get more and more apparent that parents don't pay attention to their kids.
I agree, Lois. Like, for instance, if you're watching a TV show and you decide to take your values from that, you're an idiot. Maybe you should take responsibility for what values your kids are getting. Maybe you shouldn't be letting your kids watch certain shows in the first place if you have such a big problem with them, instead of blaming the shows themselves.